Hello, my lovelies. Bubbles. And I know they're going to freeze, but it's okay. Let's see if we can't get a couple people in here. Oh, my voice is scratchy today. Goodness. Food talk. It is time to talk about food. Yum, yum. Hey, Bass. Let's talk about food. What's your favorite food? Because every live stream we do, we always end up on food. So I said, let's dedicate a live to just food. Pasta and salads have to be my go-to, especially my comfort food. I don't know why. It's just my thing. My phone falls. Every time. Every time. A burger with some lasagna on top. Hey, rock on. Nothing wrong with that. Lasagna reminds me of that childhood cartoon Garfield. I used to love watching Garfield when I was little. And I can remember Garfield always after lasagna. I think it was it Garfield and Odie show or something like that? Well, what got me on food was Lethal, my oldest child, and my daughter-in-law came earlier and they're like, look, we had some cheesy dogs earlier that we found in the fridge. And we want some more cheesy dogs. They're brine cheesy dogs, of course. And we want cheesy dogs for lunch. And I got to thinking, well, dang. Hey, Edward. Hey, Silent. Yes, food talk. Food, food, food. This one's all about food. It seems to be what we end up gearing towards anyway, so I figured we might as well just dedicate a whole life to nothing but food. I mean, who doesn't like food? And you have to have it to live, technically, so I mean, why not? But yeah, my son was like, yeah, we want cheesy dogs for lunch. You put them on, he said, you put them on the George Foreman grill. He said, you grill them for a few minutes. He said, they taste just like Costco's. He said, so we want chili dogs. I was like, okay. I said, chili dogs? He meant cheesy dogs. I was like, oh, okay, so you want cheesy dogs? He's like, yeah, Ma. So that's what they're having for lunch here at my house today. Cheesy dogs. I said, okay. He said, but they have to be brine. Or a nice slab of baby backs with some baked mac and cheese. Look, there is nothing like Southern baked mac and cheese, man. Oh my God, that stuff will make you want to hit your mama in the mouth. Baked mac and cheese is the bomb. There's a pasta here we make. I think it's rotini. I don't know what it's called. But you take noodles, like rotini noodles, and you boil them. And then you take a jar of your favorite marinara sauce and a jar of your favorite Alfredo sauce, and you mix it together. And you mix your noodles with it, and you put it in a baking dish. And then you cover it on top with cheese, your favorite cheese, especially extra sharp cheddar cheese works the best because it just gives it such a oof flavor. And then you bake it in the oven till your cheese is all good and brown. And then you serve it. Oh, so good. My daughter-in-law has me eating that stuff. Like, you can add whatever else you want to it, but it's so good. You make homemade Alfredo? Okay, that's it, Bass. I'm coming to your house. I love Alfredo. Shrimp Alfredo is the bomb. I love shrimp Alfredo. Me, I cannot make homemade Alfredo worth nothing. I've tried. It doesn't work too well for me. I don't know. I can cook, but I'm not the best cook. Like, I know how to make stewed potatoes here in the South, which is very easy. Some people can't even make it, but you just cut up you some potatoes in a boiler, put you some water in it, bring it to a boil, let it boil till your potatoes get soft but not completely falling apart. You take some of that water out, mix it with some flour to make you a roux, or mix it with some a little bit of cornstarch but flour, make you a roux, pour it back in there, let your liquid thicken up, put you some salt and pepper in there, boom, stewed potatoes. You can basically make anything. Well, Bass, why don't you cook for me? Like, seriously. That's why I let Vault cook. And Vault's got my youngest son, Cobra, cooking now. So Cobra cooked supper last night. Cobra said he loves to cook, but he only likes to cook for himself. Hey, Admira, yes, food. All about food. So y'all chat away about food. If you got a recipe you want to share in chat, go right ahead because chat will be left up later on for other people to see. Heavy cream, fresh parm, cheese, pepper, and 1 egg yolk. That sounds good already, Bass. So, since we always talk about food, Admira, I'm doing a whole stream right now all about food. I don't know how long it'll be, but yes, this is food talk. Let's get it out there. Let's tell our favorite recipes. Let's share our favorite foods. Let's talk about nothing but food. What we want to eat. Food, food, food. After all that talk about oxtails yesterday, I got an order for supper last night. And look, I got an email about oxtails, and the pictures were amazing. And I was like, okay, I definitely have to try these oxtails now. So I will be trying oxtails hopefully soon. Yellow squash with olive oil and Vidalia onions. Hold on. Bacon roasted in the oven. Silent, that sounds good. That sounds so good. My grandmother used to fix stuffed eggplant. And oh my gosh, that stuff was so good. But what I do with my squash is I take yellow squash with water and I cook it in a skillet till the squash gets really, really mushy. And I sprinkle black pepper all over it. And then I actually top it with extra sharp cheddar cheese. And it doesn't sound like they go together, but they really do. And that's the way I eat my squash. I grew up eating it like that. That was the only way I would eat it. And that's the way I still eat it. Vodka sauce, heavy cream, marinara sauce, and fresh parm cheese. Oh, that sounds good. Ham and eggs and cheese. Edward, that sounds good too. I'm telling y'all, I'm hungry, so this food talk is right up my alley. It's making my mouth water. Let's see, what else? What's another go? Oh, and Vault makes goulash, but he doesn't make goulash the way traditional goulash is made. What we do is we take tomato juice, stewed meat, and elbow noodles, and then pepper, and just a touch of salt. And I don't know if he puts anything else in it, a special seasoning or anything, but that's basically our goulash. It's more soupy because he doesn't like all the vegetables and he doesn't use the Holy Trinity. So that's kind of our go-to goulash when we want something warm. And it's hi Vault. Yes, I'm giving your recipe away over here. We're doing food talk. And I know you're all about food. If you want to, you could come in here and share your anything else about food, but I think you're busy in there. And Myra said Polish sausage soup. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds really good. But Vault's goulash, y'all, I used to wouldn't eat it. I was like, that's not my thing. It's not for me. And now that I crave it. I craved it, I think it was last week, and he made it for me. And oh, it was so good. I'm kind of craving it again, to be honest. I'm on this soup kick. Last night I had loaded potato soup. It was really good. Scrambled eggs, too. Scrapple eggs. Huh? Hold on. Am I reading that right? Scrapple and eggs, too. What is scrapple? Are you saying scramble or scrapple? What is scrapple? Hi, Vault.
You don't know what all my secrets.
All your secrets. No, every time I do a live stream, we always end up talking about food. So I said, I'm going to do a live stream dedicated to just food. What's your favorite food, Vault?
Anything that was walking around at one time.
Meat.
Yep.
Vault's favorite is meat. Hi, Tinkerbell. Are you telling everybody hello?
Yes,
Don't knock my... Oh, yep. You're knocking my phone off. Yes, Mommy. You telling everybody hello?
She's trying to show about.
No, she said we talking about food. I'm joining in.
And she said, I'm trying to show about my beautiful face.
Your beautiful face.
And she said, I like the bubbles.
You got beautiful. You like the bubbles too? I'm surprised they ain't frozen yet. They will though. They always freeze on this phone for some reason.
Well, I've got most all the components in for my next little adventure.
Uh-huh.
See, I haven't even told you what I'm doing.
No.
There's just a few things that's over in the Amazon store that I need.
Yeah.
To complete this.
Yeah.
All right. This is what I'm thinking about doing.
Okay.
This is something nobody else is doing.
Okay.
Everybody watches the news and watches the weather, right?
Yeah.
And like when they, when they talk about the map and everything, those are green screens they're standing in front of.
Yeah.
Well, my idea is to take a green screen, hang it up, and then like the videos we get of One Eye Willie or whatever, I can stand in front of it, point.
Oh, and throw their pictures and recordings up on the green screen.
Yeah, where I stand up
Oh,
there.
yeah, that's cool.
That way, instead of having to draw lines I can actually point in real time, and we can go over stuff.
Oh, yeah. I like that. That's smart.
We're going to call it News Time with Vault.
News Time with Vault. That's cool. I like that.
Like I said, I've got to get the green screen and stuff like that. There, like I said, anybody wants to help, there's some stuff over in the Amazon store. Go to my channel, click on the Amazon store link, and like I said,
I like that. Maybe you'll get blessed with a Christmas gift.
Well,
that's pretty cool.
I've been redoing my office and stuff just to do that. So,
Bass said, "Nice. Are you gonna have a laser pointer?" Hi, William.
No, because I don't know if it'll show up. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a pointer. I'm gonna have a stick. I don't know if a laser pointer would show up in that, but I know a stick would, like a stick with a red end on it.
William said, "Miss Lakaya on weather and DW on sports."
Sound like Lakaya gonna be on the gossip.
Lakaya up on the Food Network.
Well, that's where I'm going with this. This is something nobody else has ever done.
Yeah.
And I like keeping stuff fresh and new, so.
Vault, it's the time of the year. What do you think about eggnog?
I don't like it.
I didn't think you did. I grew up drinking eggnog every once in a while.
I'm not drinking sport milk.
But, I don't even really know what eggnog is. But I just remember drinking it and it was okay. It just tastes like spicy, milky cream to me. I haven't had any in a while, though. But I know my mother used to love it. She'd buy it every year.
But, that's where I'm
Great
going
with Southern Comfort.
I'm gonna do a show later, and I'm gonna talk about it and stuff like that. What I'm trying to get done.
Yeah. So that's what you're working on.
Yeah, that's why my office has kind of like been.
Y'all, his office has been destroyed. He has been on that thing since last night, rearranging, and he's got to finish it up today because I want my space back. I have no space. That's why I've been on my bed lately,
Well, like I
doing
said,
live streams.
I'm trying to put together something nobody else is doing. I like
Yeah,
doing stuff like that. And then watch just how many people try to copy it.
yeah. Well, it's not. I don't
I
think.
think it's funny because you
I
come up.
don't think it's funny. I don't think people mean copying things in a
See,
bad way.
no, see, that's the whole thing. I don't take it as bad or nothing.
I think it's just I like that other people. I like when you come up with an idea, and I'm not saying you. I'm talking about like just
Yeah,
in a
somebody.
person. Yeah, somebody in general. I like it when somebody comes up with something, and other people sort of follow suit because it shares the knowledge, and
Well,
that's what I like.
the way I look at it is like this: imitation is the biggest flattery.
True that, but
But see, that's what I'm saying. If they see it and like, damn, I didn't think of that, and they like it and they imitate you, to me, that's saying, okay, well, everybody, it's a good thing.
that yeah, you done something right or you
Yeah.
done something good. Yeah, that's the way I see it. I think, if you come up with something and you do something and let's say the next 50 channels do it behind you, I don't see nothing wrong with
No,
that.
it ain't nothing.
I
There's
think
nothing really unique on YouTube.
mm-mm,
Like I said, this is just something I haven't seen nobody else do. So
yeah. Doesn't mean it hasn't been done, you just haven't seen it.
exactly. But it's something in our group and our industry that I haven't seen. So see that I'm always thinking of the next thing to
Y'all, I have gotten 1,000 friend requests this morning, and most of them are from, I don't want to say scammers, but they're from people that I have no idea. And then they message me, hey, can we chat? I was like, what do you want to chat about? And they'll be like, are you married? And I'll be like, what does it matter? Block. So y'all be careful out there with all these people.
Especially this time of year, there's always
Yeah.
somebody coming up.
So y'all be extra careful about that. I don't mind adding anybody of the Dark Waters or Nightmare Nation family or from Dogman Cams or Sean G or something like
Come
that.
up with something else.
But y'all just be careful.
What do y'all think about this for a show? Christmas Eve. Everybody's always doing the Santa Claus watch, right? That's for kids.
Yeah.
Why don't we do a Krampus watch?
A Krampus watch for Christmas.
Christmas Eve,
That'd be fun.
and we do like put up Krampus or something.
Well, Krampus, you're cramping my style because this is food talk.
Oh, I ain't got to that part yet. We getting to there. We're gonna give them some. We're gonna give them some spicy loving today, like Bob's jerk chicken, stuff like that.
Bass says he can make good magic brownies.
Y'all don't want to see
Can-
Ball. Y'all don't want to see Ball eating a magic brownie.
No, I was thinking Krampus on a magic brownie.
And he be taking all the kids.
He'd be taking all the
Yeah,
kids.
he get the munchies. Think about it.
That is so funny. That is hilarious. I was telling him earlier about Lethal wanting cheesy dogs for lunch. They tried cheesy dogs for the first time and now they're in love.
They're good. I've been telling him about it. Cheesy dogs are the bomb.
Cheesy dogs. And I'm also a simple girl. Give me a cheese toast any day. I love cheese toast. That's one of my go-to breakfast foods. You got sinus problems?
Hey, I tell you,
Peppermint schnapps. Or Fireball whiskey. Oh, yes, fried pickles. That's right up my alley.
Yeah.
And I dip them in ranch. They're so good.
What about your simple chicken and dumplings?
Yes. I can tell y'all how I make my chicken and dumplings. Simply chicken and dumplings.
And they're good.
Like, okay. You take your chicken broth. How many boxes do I use of chicken broth? 1, 2.
Well, I don't know how you do it.
If you want to make a small pot, this is what you do. You take 1 box of chicken broth, 1 can of cream of chicken, you mix it together and you bring it to a boil. But I recommend 2 boxes of chicken broth.
Makes it more soupy.
It makes them more soupy and your dumplings are just better. And then you can boil your chicken, and use that broth, and then shred your chicken up and throw it over in there. Or you can do what I do and get you a roasted what are they called? There's already made roasted chickens.
The ones from like
The like deli styled.
Yeah, the whole chicken.
The whole chicken.
Rotisserie roasted.
Yeah, rotisserie. That's what I was thinking. You can just get you a rotisserie chicken, take the meat off the bone and shred it up. Once your liquid's boiling, you throw your chicken in there, and then you get you a can of biscuits.
Regular biscuits.
Regular biscuits, not buttermilk, not butter.
Just regular biscuits.
Regular biscuits.
The flaky biscuits work the best.
And you pinch them off, and your liquid has to be at a rolling boil. And you pinch them off and drop them in there. Give it a stir. Pinch some more. Give it a stir. And then you let it boil for a little bit to finish cooking your biscuits. And boom, add your salt and pepper to taste in there, or whatever other seasoning you like. Easy. Chicken and dumplings. There you go. Southern style. Without having to make the dumpling part.
Throw you some pepper, and I put a pinch of garlic in it.
Without having to do all that. You gotta try steak coated in seasoned mayonnaise pan seared.
No, hell no.
You can actually, I know it sounds weird, but I get where he's coming from, because if you order a grilled cheese from a restaurant, they actually put mayonnaise on the outside of the bread, and that's what gives it its golden, oily color and taste.
That's why I don't eat them. I don't like mayonnaise, y'all.
And that's like a trick of restaurants. So I can see where mayonnaise would be used.
I don't like mayonnaise, so we don't do that.
Because all it is oil and egg.
I use a mixture I make up of zesty Italian dressing and a little bit of dill seasoning and
Chaos.
And dill to do a marinade and marinate it overnight and take it out and throw it on the grill.
Chaos, I totally would have done this stream with you, but on Vault's channel. But
the office is tore apart.
The office is tore apart right now. We could have totally done a cooking with chaos food talk show, but the vault is the vault no more right now.
Well, it is. It's just kind of
it's all over the house. Vault.
It's being redecorated.
So, I just had to go live on my channel instead of Vault's channel, because on Vault I can throw everybody up there and we all can talk. On mine I can't do that because I'm only using my phone and
not yet.
I can't add everybody in.
Not yet, but if you're a good little elf, you never know what you might get for Christmas.
Yeah, it's okay. There's always later. I say, Chaos, me, you, and Bass totally plan to do a recipe swap stream one night on Vault's channel. But we need to call it something instead, because like you and Vault have the infernal one, so me, you, and Bass need to do like a total food one. And we can do like theme nights, like party nights. We could totally do a theme like, what would you bring to a cookout? And then share recipes. Oh, I have such an idea for that.
You never know. If you're a good little elf, you never know what Krampus will bring you this year. You may get your own office set up.
I may get an office set up. I'd love that.
You never know if you're a good little elf.
If I'm a good little elf.
Uh-huh.
But I like being naughty.
I know it's fun.
I love being naughty.
See, that's just like I have a whole new Christmas song. You know, everybody loves Deck Your House.
Yeah.
You sing just a short little version of Deck Your House, and then I'm going to sing my new version.
Deck the house with bows of holly. La 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 la.
One more verse.
'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la.
All right, my version.
Okay.
Deck the house with gasoline. Fa la 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 la. Light a watch it gleam.
Oh my God. Oh. Damn. Well, I wanted you to sing, but that was not the song, Bob. That was not the song. Yeah, Chaos. Rawr, 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 rawr. That is my favorite Christmas movie. A Christmas Story. If you have not watched that movie, please do. Oh my God, I got another friend request. This is crazy. I'm not that popular. I don't mind, like I said, I don't mind if it's from the family, but dang, I've been having all these whack jobs this morning.
What is that other song that you like?
But A Christmas Story, that's my jam. My favorite part is where they cut the duck's head
Hey,
off.
I'm trying to remember what that other song is.
Yeah, the spammers.
Oh, I know that other one you like. All right, I'll do it for you.
Piece of yellow. Mustard oven fried chicken.
Done that.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did, but you did it in the aluminum foil.
Yeah, you do it so it makes all the juices go into the chicken.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Mustard with a dash of A1 sauce.
We have not done that in a long time. What was you fisting to say? I interrupted you. I'm
I'm
sorry.
trying to remember that Christmas song that's
Jingle Bells, Batman Smells.
no,
Oh.
it's one that you really like.
Hey, Sean Paul.
It's the one that you like. It's something. It's a white Christmas.
Oh, Elvis Presley.
Yeah, but I don't remember the lyrics.
It's a blue Christmas,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah. That's
I
my
don't
favorite.
remember the lyrics.
I'm drinking. Hold on, a blue Christmas.
All right,
I think that's it.
all right. Here we go. I'm gonna do the lyrics I remember.
Oh my God, that means it's gonna be all wrong.
It's a blue Christmas that I'm dreaming of.
Oh Lord, vault singing.
It's a blue Christmas that I'm dreaming of. Now wake the fuck up.
That actually gave me chills, vault. Yeah, it's a blue Christmas without you.
I know. I like my version better.
You like your version better.
I didn't want you to get
I
copyrighted.
love the way you sing, though.
I didn't want you to get copyrighted, so I changed the lyrics.
Let them copyright me. I'm not even monetized. I can't get to 1,000. Nobody likes me that much.
You must be hungry.
As long as he doesn't bust out Mariah Carey.
And what?
As long as you don't bust out Mariah Carey. Look, I'm going to be honest.
No.
That is not up my alley.
Wait a minute.
Chaos said, you want me to call Vault's phone and sing a Christmas song?
Call.
Chaos, you are awesome. This is why I love you, bro. You have no shame. I don't think any of us do anymore, though. I think our shame went out the window when we joined YouTube. Melissa, you like decorating for Christmas? Well, that's what I'm trying to do. After Vault told me I couldn't put up a tree and I couldn't decorate the house, and bless it, Wig.
Yeah, we gotta talk.
Y'all, Wig emailed me and told me how to decorate and bend the rules behind Vault's back.
Yeah.
And I was fixing to do that, and Vault gave up and told me I could put my tree up and decorate. So thank you, Wig.
Yeah,
Thank you for having my back.
We gotta talk, Wig.
He's like, you gotta learn how to bend the rules, little girl. So I get to put up my stuff now and celebrate Yule and Christmas. I'm excited.
What you think about Christmas?
Okay, I said, well, it was nice knowing him.
She's a boot and a scoot and it's a Tinkerbell Christmas.
Yeah, she played out Christmas years ago. Now they're bringing her back. You got that right.
What's that?
Mariah Carey.
Oh.
I'm like, it's not my jam. It's not my thing.
Tinkerbell says it's going to be a Tinky Christmas.
Tinkerbell says it's going to be a Tinky Christmas.
We're going to have a Tinky Christmas? Tinky Christmas.
She's so spoiled, y'all. She's over here sitting on top of Vault, getting all the lovin's.
Tinkerbell Christmas. Mm-hmm.
I'm telling y'all, she is like a little toddler. She is attached at his hip. She is spoiled like a baby. Let's see, what else? Oh, Christmas crack. I want some Christmas crack this year. If y'all don't know what Christmas crack is, my Christmas crack It's where you take like saltine crackers and you pour butter on top of them and you do something else. Anyway, I call it Christmas crack because the shit's addicting. Yeah, Mariah Carey is why I hate shopping. I heard that. Vault has a sexy voice. He does, Melissa. He really does.
I don't know about all that.
He really does. That's what hooked me in on him in the beginning, to be honest.
It's a blue.
Oh, he's serenading Tinkerbell, and she's over here like shaking her head at him, trying to sing with him. It's so cute, y'all.
Yeah. It's a Tinkerbell Christmas.
What a stud. What is something that y'all have to eat every Christmas? Whether it be a snack, an hors d'oeuvre, an appetizer, a main meal item, a side dish. What is something you have every Christmas?
You know what Tinkerbell said she wants for Christmas?
What's that, Vault?
She said she want me to get you your own damn chair so you stay out of hers. Look at it.
Tinkerbell has taken over my recliner, y'all. I don't even get to sit in my recliner no more.
She said it's hers.
I was going to say, come to Gulfport. They have all the crack you want. That's okay. That's not the crack I'm looking for. I'm looking for food crack.
Hey.
That's like, y'all know those Sprites that come out during Christmas time? The cranberry flavored Sprites?
Oh, I forgot to tell you about something yesterday.
What?
I kind of got into an altercation.
Why?
Crackhead asked me for $1 and I told him to get a job and he grabbed my shoulder and he got a facial rearrangement for Christmas.
Lord.
I was on the phone with Chase when it happened.
But anyway, I love the Sprites that taste like cranberry, not the ones that taste like cranberry with cinnamon in them or whatever. The spicy ones. That's not what I like. Just the plain cranberry Sprites. That's what Vaughn will call me from the store and he'll go, "Do you want your crack?" And I'll be like, "Yes, please grab me 2 liters." And he's like, "Okay." And he'll come home with my cranberry Sprite Christmas crack. But he calls it my crack because I'm addicted to them this time of the year. It's hard to find them though.
I ain't seen them in a while.
Last year all they had was spicy cranberry Sprite. Now I don't like that. That shit was nasty. Normally a spiral ham with brown sugar, pineapple, and cherry glaze. Mm-mm. Yes, that's what my mama would do, and I loved it.
We need
maple honey glazed ham.
Ooh, Cajun turkey. Wow. Turkey.
Yeah, Vol likes Cajun turkey. Seafood stew for Christmas Eve. Supposed to be like paella, but she messed up the first.
Who suggested the damn seafood Christmas?
Admira. That's what her mom. That's what her mom makes.
I'm gonna block you. That's yeah.
Well, that's only because you don't like seafood.
It's the devil.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta move.
It's the devil.
It's not the devil. It's just seafood's not your thing. I love seafood. I love scrimps. And if you're nobody if you don't say scrimp. It's scrimp, not shrimp. Scrimp. SCRIMP, scrimp. I have said that since I was a little bitty girl. Because I couldn't say shrimp. So it's scrimps. Uh-oh. I think half my cherry landed on the bed.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did, right down there. I do believe.
Cracker! What the
Sorry.
fuck you doing trying to set me on fire?
Sorry. My bad.
I'll tase you.
Yeah, Cranberry Sprite is fire. Let's see. Deep fried turkey is on and popping. Chowder. Chocolate covered cherries with the clear liquid. Oh yeah, Silent. Mm-hmm. Yup. Them things are bomb. Oh, Melissa says she bet you would kill Hello Darling by Conway Twitty, excuse me. Yes, he actually can sing that, believe it or not. Cranberry and muscadine grapes. Oh, wine. I miss wine. I can't have it no more. I can't have any alcohol, but boy, if I could, blackberry Merlot is where it's at. I cannot talk all of a sudden. I'm tripping over my tongue.
Pick the motherfucker up.
Oh shit! Smarty pants, you are. God Almighty. Cass said, hide the microwave. Fried oysters and Mama's biscuits. Pop steaks on the grill. That sounds good. Down here in the South, we usually do turkey or ham, dressing, baked mac and cheese. A lot of people do string bean casserole, but nobody really eats it in my house except for I think me and my daughter-in-law and my son. So I kind of make it like an easy style of it. And what else do we usually do for Christmas?
Drive me nuts.
Well, what we really do is we'll do that for either Christmas or Thanksgiving. And then for the other holiday, we usually do something different.
I gotta go take care of something.
Okay.
Y'all, see y'all later. Bye.
Vault's like, love y'all. See y'all later. Bye.
I gotta go take care of something.
We'll go take care of it.
Me and Chase are still on the work. We're still wheeling and dealing.
You and Chase are?
Yes. Still telling about.
I won't tell nobody. Hi, Chase.
Chase is in there?
No.
Oh no, he's not on here.
Oh.
That's a text.
Oh.
So you can't do that.
Oh.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, scrimps are busting. Jason, I was just warning on the dip recipe I sent you. It may give you bad gas if you eat too much at once. Hey, I live with Vault and 2 other guys. You ain't telling me nothing about bad gas. Believe me, they're full of bad gas and hot air. Southern Maryland stuffed ham. It's a non-smoked ham that's stuffed with greens. Boil, cooked, cool water, then serve sliced in on biscuits. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, we usually have greens down here too. Turnip greens, of course. Not mustard greens, turnip greens. To me, mustard greens are too bitter. And Vault does not eat the turnips. He's not actually supposed to have greens because he's a heart patient, but he will. That's one of his favorite vegetables that he will eat. So I don't know. I had an uncle at one point that literally ran me out of house. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that is funny, Jason. Let's see, what else is a go-to around here? Of course, spaghetti, but we don't do spaghetti like Italian spaghetti is supposed to be done. We do like whatever noodle we have in the house. It doesn't necessarily have to be spaghetti noodles. It's more pasta-ish. And, a can or jar of sauce. And some hamburger meat thrown in. And there you go. That's supper. So we like things, me and the kids, we do things easy style. Homemade meatballs in a great chili gravy. We like doing meatball subs, where you take meatballs and marinara sauce and you put them on a hoagie roll with mozzarella cheese. Spaghetti a la chaos. Man, he would run his dog off, Jason says. That's funny. Mom used to grow up greens in the vegetable garden, collards, field, cress, turnip. I'm telling you, down here we do, more people do turnip greens than they do collard greens, mustard greens. I don't know why. They just do turnips more. But like I said, in our house, we don't eat the turnip part, which I do. I will if somebody else cooks them. But in my house, we just eat the greens, not the turnips. Because, I don't know, that's just the way my kids were raised. What did Dark Waters put out? I seen a Dark Waters Swamp Giant Encounter. Oh, that sounds interesting.
I am Dark Water.
I like Darkwater's voice. I don't know, something about his voice. He can read me a lullaby and put me to sleep. I love his voice. Yeah, with bacon. That's good. Collard greens are nasty if they don't have good frost or two before harvesting. Probably why they don't prefer them in the deep south. Probably so. Like I said, most people that I know of. Oh, okay. Sweet cornbread, yes or no? Okay, here's the thing. Sweet cornbread is preferred with certain meals. I like sweet cornbread though with my greens. And I like regular cornbread with soup. Because I don't like sweet cornbread with soup. But sweet cornbread and some greens are the bomb together. If you're gonna have black eyed peas, white cornbread. If you're gonna have pinto beans and cornbread, sweet cornbread. So it just depends. It depends on what you're eating if you're gonna do sweet cornbread or not. But that's just my preference. I mean, to each their own and do what you want. But that's just my preference. I only have one cornbread recipe. Another thing you can do with cornbread is you take you a thing of you can get you a pack of Martha white cornbread mix. Follow the directions on the pack. Drain you a can of corn and put in it. Throw you a bag of shredded cheese in there. And if you want jalapenos or not, chop them up, throw them in there. Mix it all up. Bake it in the oven. That's what they do Mexican cornbread. How is Chinese food down here? Okay, here is my thing with Chinese food. In the town I live in, they have really good, authentic Chinese food. Literally made by Asian people. Hush. But when we moved to Texas for a while, the Chinese food place was ran by Mexicans. So all of the Chinese food had a Mexican taste to it. Like it had Mexican spices mixed in with the Chinese food. So it was kind of not Chinese food. So I much prefer here than I did out there. But that's only because I couldn't find an authentic place. Because we just moved there and I didn't know where anything was. I'm pretty sure there's tons of them there. I just couldn't find any. But I went to like 5 different Chinese restaurants out in Fort Worth. And every one of them were ran by Mexicans. And they put their spices in with the Chinese food. It was okay. It was good. Not going to say it was bad. It was good. It just wasn't authentic Chinese food to me. So I kind of missed my hometown stuff. So, but I love Mexican food anyway, so it didn't really matter to me. Food is food. But I'm more of I love shrimp lo mein. That's my go-to. Shrimp lo mein. They do have good, well, I haven't tried the ramen, but they do have good, what is that? Hold on. Sesame chicken is good that they have. And their ribs are smacking. No to sweet cornbread. Sugar don't belong in cornbread. I'm talking about yellow cornbread. To me, that yellow cornbread is sweet cornbread. Bass, that's what Vault eats. So you and Vault would get together and eat that, because that's what he orders. General? Uh-huh. That's what Bass was saying. Pinto beans and fried taters with cornbread, hoe cakes. Oh, I haven't had a hoe cake in forever. Y'all, if y'all don't know what a hoe cake is, it's like a pancake and cornbread. Had a baby. That's a hoe cake. They're so good. I love hoe cakes. And see, most people don't even have those anymore. You got to get the older generation. They're the ones that, put the smack down on the hoe cakes. Xmas Eve brunch. We used to do like make your own, like, okay, I know how to correctly pronounce it, but I call it a coochie board, but it's a charcuterie board. We kind of always done that for like an appetizer thing, but you know, like I said, I call it a coochie board because it took me forever to learn how to say it. So if y'all want a good laugh, there you go. And I can say coochie board, and my kids know exactly what I'm talking about. Or that's like makeup beauty blenders. My youngest kid, when he was little, he couldn't say beauty blender, so he'd call it a booty bender. So I'd have to go to town. He'd be like, "Mama, what you buying?" And I'd have to be like, "A booty bender," and he'd know exactly what I'm talking about. So we don't we have our own speak in my house. We kind of don't call things what they really are. Tomato gravy is the best. I take that back. My top gravy on biscuits is chocolate gravy. Chocolate gravy on biscuits. And if you've never had it, if you've never had homemade chocolate gravy, the next best thing is get you some Hershey's chocolate syrup. Get you a biscuit, put you a little bit of butter on your biscuit, and put you some Hershey's chocolate syrup on top of it. And that tastes almost just like homemade chocolate gravy. Yeah, like Jiffy Mix sweet cornbread. Melissa be knowing what she talking about, y'all. Hoe cakes, fried eggs, and corned beef hash. See, that's the one thing. Corned beef hash is something we don't really eat down here. The only time I ever hear anything about like beef hash or anything like that's when I talk to Chaos, I think. I think it's Chaos. But we do a lot of cabbage down here too, but not in my household. I love boiled cabbage, but nobody else in my house eats cabbage. I don't think. Sausage gravy over country fried steak. That's good too. Tater hoe cakes too out of leftover mashed potatoes. You sure can. Haven't done it in a long time though. I ain't had that in years. But when I was little, my favorite thing was tomato gravy and biscuits. That's all I wanted when I was little was tomato gravy and biscuits. We used to eat out of the. Hold on. We used to eat all the time out on the oil rigs. Okay, because I totally read that wrong. Chicken fried steak, hamburger milk gravy over mashed potatoes. Do y'all know what shit on the shingles is? If y'all had that, it's like hamburger meat and gravy and rice, and you put it on toast or bread, like an open face sandwich. My mother used to fix that when we got like broke because I grew up poor. Well, I take that back. Let me correct myself. The first half of my life I lived with my grandmother, and my grandmother was a rich bitch. She was very high society ladylike. I don't know why I didn't turn out that way, but the other half of my life before I met Vault, I lived with my mom, and we were very, very, very poor. So, you know, I got like both sides of the fence. So I know how it is both ways. I know how it is to eat ramen 3 times a day, every day for like 6 months. Braised oxtail, garlic potatoes. Ooh, that sounds good. Watered down ragu pour. How about nothing but white rice pour? I'm talking about you ain't even got seasoning to throw up on it. Yeah, I've been there. I know. I'm talking about like when you po. I have been not poor but po. So, and one time in my life, believe it or not, I've actually been homeless. So I know how that feels too. But that only lasted for a tiny bit. I was very lucky. Some people aren't so lucky. Rice pudding. That is not my thing. I know people that have tried it and have gotten me to try it, and it's just, I don't know. It to me, pudding is supposed to be like jello type of pudding stuff. Like, I don't know. Rice pudding just isn't my thing. It's not that I don't like it. It's just not what I go to. Yes, powdered milk you gotta add water to, and eggs that you gotta add water to and shake up, and they taste like cardboard, and government cheese. And you lucky if you get that government cheese. And if it starts molding, you better cut that mold off and eat the rest of that block. Been there, done that. Yeah, shit on the shingle is great. Sounds like boot camp. Have you constipated for days? You right, Bass. You right about that. I tell y'all what's good though that most people don't like that I like is wick milk. That 2% wick milk. That stuff's good. I like it. When my kids were little, they didn't like wick milk, so I would drink it. I guess I just got used to it. But I used to love that 2% wick milk. I don't know why, I just did. I grew up on isomil. Cream of wheat. I don't really eat that, but I eat oatmeal. But I don't eat plain oatmeal. I like the cheap variety packs, not gonna lie. Now, I do like the oatmeal that you can get from McDonald's. I know that sounds weird, but they're maple oatmeal with banana slices in it. I'm not banana, apple slices in it and raisins or whatever. I do like that. And I don't even like maple flavored stuff, but I like McDonald's oatmeal. I had some not too long ago for the very first time, and I actually really enjoyed it. Vault, can I have a cigarette, baby? I'm out. Thank you. Maple and brown sugar oatmeal with a quarter stick of butter. That's what my kid likes. Cobra. He makes his own oatmeal with butter and sugar, and I don't know what all he puts in it. Well, I got a cigarette now. I gotta find my lighter. Ain't that some shit? There it is. Make cream of wheat and pour it into a deep cookie sheet. Chill in the fridge, then fry like pancakes. Huh. I made green oatmeal one time, had mom in tears. Oh my goodness. Fried pork chops cooked in a cast iron skillet. Look, if you live in the South and do not own a cast iron skillet, something is wrong with you. And it's got to be a well seasoned cast iron skillet too. And don't put that stuff in no water with no soap. That's not how you clean a cast iron skillet. I stole mom's cast iron skillet when I moved out. I stole my grandmother's, so hey, I feel you. I'm not going to tell nobody. I won't snitch on you. I won't snitch. powdered scrambled eggs and ketchup. I used to put barbecue sauce on my scrambled eggs, believe it or not. I had a friend, she ate ketchup on her eggs, and I didn't. I'm not a big condiment fan, so I don't really. I like ketchup on a hot dog. That's about it, or French fries, and that's about it. Um, and I didn't like ketchup on eggs. I tried it, did not like it, but I liked barbecue sauce. So she talked me into putting barbecue sauce on scrambled eggs. It only takes a little bit, not a lot, and I like honey barbecue sauce at that. And I put it on my eggs and ate it, and that's the way I used to eat it for about 2 years until my taste buds changed. Because, as you grow, your taste changes, and, you like things you didn't like and stuff like that. I asked my grandmother, Nana had 3 in the damn basement she never used. I'll let you guess how that conversation went. It's funny. Our grandmothers, they'll have something they never use, and you ask for it and ask for to borrow it, and it's like you're asking for their 3rd kid or something. They're like, no, I'm going to use that, knowing they never touch it. It's just going to sit there. White rice cereal. White rice, milk, sugar, butter. Grew up on that on toast. Yep. And y'all, excuse me. My asthma's acting up. And it has been for days. When my sinuses act up, my asthma acts up. Don't give me no Captain Crunch cereal. I will go to town, especially on some peanut butter Captain Crunch. Shoot. I grew up sitting in Saturday morning, sitting in front of the TV with some Captain Crunch cereal, or some Fruit Loops, or some Fruity Pebbles, or some Cocoa Pebbles, or some Apple Jacks. And I'd have me a big old butter, what I call them butter bowls, because those Southern people believe in saving your butter bowls. Shoot, we put spaghetti. That's how you store your spaghetti in the refrigerator. You put it in a butter bowl. How you eat your cereal? Use a butter bowl. Especially Betty Crocker. No, I mean, not Betty Crocker. Country Crock butter. That's the best butter bowl you can use. Yes, Captain Crunch does cut the roof of your mouth. Especially the peanut butter balls. I can eat a bowl, but I can't eat no more. One bowl is enough. Because if you go for that second bowl, the top of your mouth going to be sore. Somebody needs to write that company and tell them that too. I wonder if they know. Fried Cheerios. Huh. I gotta try that. I heard something about that. I seen a YouTube video where this woman put Cheerios with a stick of butter in top of a skillet and cooked them. And then put powdered sugar on top of them. My little blind baby over here, I hear him walking around. He lost. He said, Mama, I hear you talking about food and I can't find any. The Save-A-Lot brand. See, we don't have a Save-A-Lot here. That's the thing. We don't have a Save-A-Lot here. We have one grocery store. And let me tell y'all, no shame to this grocery store. But because they're the only one in town, they jacked them prices up, right? That's all I'm going to say. The prices be kicking over there. A little too hard. That's why I go sometimes out of town if I got the extra gas. Be driving out of town. I can't, the price is too much. They don't have no competition, so they think they can charge what they want. It's a nice grocery store, though. Friendly people. Everything. It's just the prices a little steep. Little steep. You go in there for 3 things and come out spending $100. Oh, I make homemade pimento and cheese. I take shredded cheese and mash it up with a fork real fine. And then I take and drain my pimentos. And I'll do a forkful at a time. And I take a clove of garlic and mash it up with a fork with salt on it and let it sit for a minute. And then mash it up and mix it in with my cheese and my pimentos and some blue plate mayonnaise. Gotta be blue plate. If it ain't blue plate, it don't taste right. Down here in the South, that's all we eat is blue plate. We don't know no other type of mayonnaise. And mix all that up to your taste, to your liking. Instant pimento and cheese, homemade. There you go. Better than any type of store-bought you can get. Groceries at the Piggly Wiggly. We used to have a Piggly Wiggly, but we don't have one anymore. We have a Super Value. And down here in the South, we have what's called slug burgers. Do y'all know what slug burgers are? Any of y'all ever had a slug burger? Y'all probably call it something else. You probably have. But down here, we actually have a slug burger festival. And what that is you take hamburger meat and it's actually mixed with bread. Kind of like a meatloaf. But it's not a meatloaf. It doesn't have all the seasonings to it. And you cook it like a regular burger. And you dress it like a regular burger. And they're a lot cheaper, but it's made with meat and loaf bread. And they're called slug burgers. So we do, that's more of a northeast Mississippi thing. But we do have a slug burger festival down here that's all about home of the slug burger. And usually like a regular hamburger might cost you $3.99 for a burger. A slug burger may cost you $1.29. So I'm telling you, I love some fried pickles. I've never had a grilled peanut butter and jelly, though. But I love peanut butter and jelly. Let's see, what did you say? Breakfast sausage. That stuff is great. Every time my fam goes down south, I have them bring me back 10 packs. Mm-hmm. Creamy peanut butter for you. Oh, yes, with honey. Exactly. Oh, and another thing people eat down here, marshmallow fluff. That's a big thing down here. Marshmallow fluff. Yup. It's good on saltine crackers, believe it or not. Fudge stripe cookies. Yes. Yum, yum. I'm more of a Chips Ahoy girl, though. I like Oreos, but I'm more of a Chips Ahoy girl. And not the chewy ones, the regular ones, or the extra chunky. Yes, I love apple butter. Love apple butter. I've never had it homemade, though. No, marshmallow fluff, marshmallow cream, same thing. Same thing. My sister makes peanut butter, marshmallow fluff, and honey sandwiches. Is what she makes. I'll tell y'all what I like is dipping chicken nuggets in honey. That's what I do. It's very good. If y'all have never tried that, get y'all some McDonald's chicken nuggets. They used to give honey out. I don't know if they still do. But they used to give, I don't think they do anymore because you can't, kids, under 1 can't have honey. But they used to give little honey packets away and I would dip my chicken nuggets in honey. See you later, Rain. I'm just gonna end this stream anyway. It's been good doing food talk with y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by. Um, Deep fried chicken tossed in honey and baked for 10 minutes. Oh, that sounds good. I'm gonna try that. I'm going to try that. Don't forget to go do the Cryptic Christmas contest. Y'all know how to do it. Go to the channels that are doing a Cryptic Christmas. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure you're subscribed so you'll have a chance to win either a mug or a 1 month subscription to Dogman Cams to view the cams. Also, don't forget my Cash App link if you want to send me a donation or a tip or a Christmas present. It's in my description. Well, it will be. On my community tab is my Amazon wish list. I've got stuff in there, craft stuff, so I can send out cards in January. All help is greatly appreciated because think about it. There's a lot of you guys to send cards to that I know are going to want cards. So any help, on that end would be greatly appreciated. And I will see you guys later. Thank you for joining me. I may throw up a chat, just a regular chat stream later on. Not sure yet. But I will see you guys later. Bye.